the sun. You're like, wow, it's bright. You look on the news and you see the Hollywood sign has been changed to Hollyweed. That was the high point of this year. Hello, everybody. I'm Trent.
I'm Jason.
This is the Fresh and Retro Podcast.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You're listening to this on the first day of the new year.
2020.
You might be listening 2 years later.
Most likely.
But today we are going to focus on 2017 as a year in whole. Everything from what we liked most about it and maybe some things we didn't like and
Some things we hated.
yeah, and just some topics about the year as a whole, as an entirety.
Not politics, though.
No, I mean,
Most
it'll
likely.
come up a little bit, but not
Yeah.
our views, because our views don't matter. We're just two
We're
peons
two
in a pod.
robots.
I'm a robot. So, where do you want to start?
Well, all of my topics are entertainment based, like my favorite movies, my least favorite
Which I already know what
movies.
your favorite movie of 2017 is.
Guess it.
Oh, without a doubt, it's Baby Driver.
Nope.
You're a liar.
It's Bright.
Bright?
Bright.
Yeah.
Bright's
Yeah.
a good one.
Now, he has been trying to watch that movie. I actually thought it was a series on Netflix.
Well, you were wrong.
I was wrong.
Yeah, it would make sense if it was $90 million
Yeah.
to make a series about
That's-
fantasy based.
And I thought that'd be interesting.
It might be cool.
Yeah, like a cop show with orcs and elves and stuff. But not a
With
movie.
Will Smith and the dude from The Gift.
Yeah?
Not The Gift.
No?
What was that one with Jason Bateman and they had the creeper stalker?
Yeah.
That's not the. No, is that The Gift?
I thought it was, yeah.
It might be, okay. Whatever. He plays the orc.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you can't even recognize him. Pretty certain it's him.
So, you say
Correct us
that's,
if I'm wrong.
was that the worst movie of 2017 so far?
I haven't finished it, so I can't give my review.
How long have you been watching it?
I've only watched the first 30 minutes. And it was only in one day.
And then you had to stop.
And then I had to stop because it was the end of work day.
Oh. What?
It was last Friday.
You're watching it at work.
Paycheck day. Yeah. It was like the last half hour of work.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. When I was sitting in your desk.
Well, I'm going to go through. First off, Google likes to put out there what are the most searched things during the year in different categories and topics.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're going to go global.
Ooh.
What do you want to do? Top 5?
Hmm.
Or top 10?
Do you want to do global and then go to just America?
Well, it's not America. It's like different categories. This is like everything put together.
Then
And
do
then it
how
has-
many categories?
There's a ton.
Then do 5.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because, alright.
Well, then pick the ones that you like then.
Well, I think global could be 10.
Okay.
Even though the number 10 I don't get.
Go from 10 to 1, yeah.
Yeah. It's the number 10 most Google searched phrase, item of 2017 was, makes sense because of the population there, but India's national cricket team.
Maybe they did good this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had, but
Yeah,
when you look at the population in India, all those
Yeah.
people using Google, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9 was a suicide. Which one?
Was it a suicide?
Yeah.
Oh, Chester Bennington?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Number 8 is your favorite toy.
Oh, shake weight.
Fidget spinners.
Ah, yeah.
Those came out last year?
No, well, the end of last year, I think.
At Christmas time?
Yeah. A little bit before.
Number 7 was I think he died this year, Tom Petty.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Number 6 was your all-time favorite Netflix show.
Big Mouth?
No. The one that you kind of liked, but you didn't like it because of the premise, and you hate that they're making a second one.
So it's the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's 13 episodes.
Oh, it's 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah, it's the number 6 most searched thing on Google.
Wow.
Number 5, Meghan Markle.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Her. I know the name. I know the Markle for some reason.
4, which this surprises me, of all the men accused of sexual...
Is it Kevin Spacey?
No.
Oh, so it's Ginger.
No.
It's not?
No.
It's obviously not Weinstein because that would
No.
Okay.
Matt Lauer.
Oh, yeah.
I said number 4 though was search,
Yeah.
and that just happened last month.
2 months ago.
Was it that long? No, I thought it was last
Was
month.
it November?
Yeah. So that's saying all year
2
round.
months ago. This is January 1st.
Yes. Then 3 was iPhone 10 or X.
X, yeah.
But 2 was the iPhone 8.
Yeah, because the iPhone 8 came out first.
And number 1, what do you think is the most searched thing?
Donald Trump.
No.
Okay, good.
No, not at all.
Was it easy to guess?
It was probably the biggest event last year. It was the biggest event last year. Nothing topped this.
Nothing topped this.
Yeah, it was everywhere. Every news thing was about it. It was all over the
Is it
global news.
Is it bad?
It was bad, yeah.
Vegas?
No,
Oh.
global news. It affected multiple countries.
Oh. Net neutrality?
Hurricane Irma.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, think about how many people were affected.
You're shaking.
Oh, I'm nervous.
The whole table.
But how many people were affected?
Yeah.
And then people wanting updates. Like in Puerto Rico, they were out of power for
Mhm.
months. I mean, there were places here on the East Coast that were without power that were still flooded for months later.
I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, well, we weren't really hit
We
that
weren't
bad.
hit at all,
We
yeah.
lost power for about 6
It was
days.
2 days.
Well,
Yeah, for
that-
us it was 49 hours, I think it was.
yeah. And we had no damage except a small piece of our
Yeah.
roof that I fixed the next day.
Yeah.
None of our neighbors suffered any losses or damages.
Mm-mm. Except a fence and a
I will
shed.
say, I know how we say we don't want to talk about politics. I will say, I've seen firsthand the people taking advantage of the Irma thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where you were going with that. Yeah.
That has annoyed me.
Mm-hmm.
And they just had a secondary Irma fun thing.
I thought they ended that.
They did. And they just had this thing where you went down to a convention center and filled out more paperwork. So the same thing happened when, remember that hurricane where we lost our roof?
Yeah.
That back in 2004?
Mm-hmm.
They had that here as well. And I had people that were like they were bringing receipts for things that they had bought prior to the hurricane. And that just, I don't know. Even when they did it back in 2004, it drove me a little mad.
Mm-hmm.
People just taking advantage of that money. But we'll get on to something a little more, not fun.
Uplifting.
Top 5 global news stories. Not people, but events.
Okay.
So you already know number 1 is.
Irma.
It's the same one, yeah.
Okay.
We'll do the top 5. So take a couple guesses. What do you think else?
Is Vegas on there?
Vegas is on there. That's the number 3 top
Okay.
Googled news story.
Net neutrality on there?
No.
Wow.
It's not even in the top 10.
Yeah, because no one cares about it.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top 10. There's 4 other hurricanes. So
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, 4. I know
Yeah.
Harvey's gonna be one of them, right?
yeah, Harvey, Jose,
Jose,
Maria, and
yeah.
oh wait, that one's not a hurricane. It was a giraffe being born. Sorry. But okay, so you got 2 of them: Hurricane Irma and the Vegas shooting. 3 other big news stories last year. And one of them was something that affected everybody globally again, but it wasn't bad. Something everybody was excited about.
Was it a birth?
No, that was number 10. The giraffe.
Everyone's excited about.
I thought you were able to participate. I don't remember if it was you, if you were there.
Me.
Yeah, like everybody went outside because of it.
Oh, the eclipse. Yeah,
Yes.
I saw that.
Yeah, the solar eclipse. So that was number 5. Number 4, global news, crazy country.
There's a couple.
No,
Russia.
there's 1.
Russia.
No,
Syria.
crazy country. North Korea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy man.
Yeah.
Little rocket man.
And number 2, I'm surprised is number 2, and it just shows the fear in the market of it.
Fear in the market. Amazon.
No. What's had a shaky market?
Bitcoin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Its currency has been flip-flopping back and forth. That's what losing some days 3,000 to 5,000, but then jumping back up.
It doesn't really jump up.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty low. I mean, this will be New Year's, so who knows? It might be like 25,000.
See, and like the tech, iPhones are number 1,
Mhm.
2. Number 3 was the Nintendo Switch. That was most Google
Yeah,
tech.
good,
That
good.
makes sense.
I'm glad.
It's the top video game system.
Top console, yep. I think it was like 8 million sold this year,
Wow.
and came out in March.
Does that count this season, or was that prior to the Christmas season?
Prior, it's the whole year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know when those numbers came out.
Well, it was like November. It was 7.6 million
Yeah, I'm sure.
from March to then.
Unless they didn't have the the inventory,
Maybe, yeah.
then yeah, they're not going to be much higher.
Yeah.
Before was the Samsung Galaxy S8.
Okay.
So in the tech news, the top things, 3 phones over everything else technology-wise. Still no net neutrality.
Of course, yeah.
And then number 5, Xbox One X.
Not shocking.
Yeah, everybody was excited about that. Surprised. I'm not surprised, but I think supporting its release, they wanted the 4K. They wanted all the all the different.
I think they'll release a Nintendo Switch X. Pro X.
So those are our top Google searches of 2017.
I thought you said there were tons of categories.
There are, but I think that was enough because they're like I said, the global kind of covered a lot of the most important ones.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's you're starting to get into actors and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Because it's like what global sporting events.
I don't even know. I can't name any.
Well, you know one of these. I'll do top 3. Number 1 was Wimbledon.
Okay, it was no. What
Number 2 is the biggest sporting event in the United States.
Super Bowl.
Right. And number 3 was the second biggest sporting event in the United States last year. And you watched it.
I did?
Yeah.
You're positive.
Oh, I'm positive.
We
We watched it live.
I didn't watch World Cup.
It cost us money to watch it on the TV.
Oh yeah, Pacquiao and
No.
no, that was last one.
Yeah.
Mayweather and McGregor.
McGregor.
Yeah. Man, I forgot
Now,
about that.
this one will be fun.
Okay.
Okay, you're right. I should have kept going.
See, listen to me.
Top 10 questions on how-tos.
Oh, I love these.
Okay. Number 10.
How to watch the solar eclipse.
No.
Oh, that's not one.
Oh,
of them?
yeah.
Yeah. I
Wait,
knew it.
well, close. I'll give it to you. It was how
Okay.
to make solar eclipse glasses.
Okay.
That's number 2. Okay, keep
Wow,
coming.
number 2.
Yeah,
Wow.
keep coming. Oh, wait. And number 6 was how to watch it. All right. So you nailed 2 and 1.
Okay. How to of this year? I don't know.
How to lose belly fat fast. Not just belly fat, but fast.
Fast fat.
How to screen record.
Okay, I can see why.
Okay.
It was popular for a while on YouTube.
How to play Powerball.
Wait, what? Well, it was. Yeah. How expensive was that, or how high did it get the winnings?
Oh, it got way high, but it's just
Yeah.
lottery. It's
Yeah, I
like
know.
why do you have to look it up?
I don't know how to play.
All right. Number 5 was how to make your own fidget spinner.
Really?
People didn't want to spend the $1.50.
Yeah. I know.
It was probably spent like $10 in supplies.
Yeah, but hey, it's custom.
I get what this is saying,
How
but
to have sex.
part of this makes me laugh if you think of it in a different direction. But how to watch the Mayweather-McGregor fight. So I get it. They're like, where do you buy it? But a part of me wonders who put that in there maybe on like, how do you watch it? Like, do you watch it with glasses on? Do you watch it,
Next one.
How to buy Bitcoin.
Yeah. How to mine.
And the number 1 most searched how to.
Would I be able to guess it?
No, not in a million years.
How to do a handstand.
No, it's about as juvenile as that, but more difficult of a task.
How to tie a tie.
No,
Oh, that's always
grosser than that.
Grosser?
Yeah.
How to wipe your butt.
No, not body-wise.
Wait, grosser than tying a tie, but it's not body wise.
Yeah.
How to clean up poop.
No.
I don't know.
How to make slime.
Oh yeah, no, it became very popular.
Did it?
Yeah, it was extremely popular. It was like, I forget what you used to make it,
Right.
but yeah, it was everywhere.
Homemade
this year.
slime all of a sudden.
Mhm.
Do you want to do the top 10 most searched movies?
Oh yeah, I think we
Okay.
can guess.
All right, go.
Okay,
Tell me.
is Get Out on there.
Is Get Out on there? No.
Really?
It was not one of the top 10
That was
searched.
very popular. Disaster Artist or The Room, one of the two.
No. But those were later.
Yeah.
I don't think the recognition is enough for them to catch up.
It was still a good month before it came out.
Yeah.
Dunkirk, Blade Runner, Star Wars, duh.
Dunkirk was number 8. The other 2 weren't even on there.
Star Wars wasn't on there?
No.
Star Wars wasn't on there. Oh, good
Now,
reason.
one of these you're not going to get
Why?
because I think it was in India.
Tell me.
It is called Bahubali 2, The Conclusion.
Are you sure that's how it's pronounced?
Bahubali.
Oh, it's Baluba. Okay. Wonder Woman?
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Okay. What else came out? Logan?
Yep. Number
Yeah.
4.
Mm-hmm. Any other superhero movies came out this year?
Yeah.
You're kidding. Thor.
Number
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. That's it, right? Spider-Man.
No.
Really? Wow, that's the best one. Is it another superhero movie?
Yeah, there's one more superhero movie. One more.
Justice League.
Yep.
Yo.
A lot of people. That one I can get because a lot of people.
We're like.
There was that bad.
How to give bad review.
There were the people that were interested as geeks, fans, things of that. Then there were the people that were scared they were going to destroy it.
Yeah.
You know, and there were people that heard all the bad news that were paying attention to the movie industry.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the superhero ones.
Yeah. Okay. So was it like 6 or 7 done?
You got a bunch done, yeah.
Okay. Do I know the other ones? Have I
Yeah.
seen the other ones?
You've seen 1, 2 out of the 4.
Is Bright on there?
No.
Theater movies?
All theater. You saw 2 of these in theater.
It.
No, you saw 1 in theater.
Yep.
It is the number 1 movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
1 you saw at home.
Wait, are you sure it's the movie and it's not like typing it?
It. Or IT.
Yeah, IT.
We're talking about the show.
Yeah. The other 3 I haven't seen in theaters.
1 you saw, but you saw it at home, and you were not impressed, even though you had hopes for it.
Atomic Blonde.
No. And 2 you didn't see, and you wouldn't go see. The 2 of them, you wouldn't go see them. You wouldn't watch these.
I wouldn't.
No,
Why not?
because I know your movie interest.
50 Shades Darker.
No, but it should have been on there. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So the other one that you saw.
The one I saw, I wasn't impressed.
No.
Wind
But it won
River?
a lot of awards.
Wind River.
No.
A lot of awards.
Awards.
Sorry, John Wick 2.
No.
Oh,
It
no,
won, like Oscars and all that stuff.
did?
Yeah, like best song, best choreography. It had a lot of dancing and singing. La La Land.
I like that one. You didn't.
Oh, I thought you didn't like it.
No, you didn't
Oh.
like it. That was last year, though. That was
Yeah.
2016.
It came out, I guess, on what, DVD this year or Blu-ray this
I
year.
guess so. All right, what else?
Beauty and the Beast, the live action
Yeah, I
one.
wouldn't see that. You're right.
Okay. And The Fate of the Furious.
Man, I should have guessed that.
Am I right? You wouldn't go see that one either?
I see Fate of the Furious.
But you don't know the story.
I don't care about the stories. I want to see them surf a rocket.
Yeah, I don't think I need to look up the number 1 song lyrics, do you?
Despacito.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Boom, done. Top 10 search TV shows.
Handmaid's Tale. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones
Walking
was
Dead.
number 4.
Walking Dead.
No. Handmaid's Tale, no.
Really? That's like the best show of the year everyone's calling. I disagree.
Doesn't mean it's the greatest show. These
I
are just
know.
people who
Most
search.
popular shows, yeah.
No, most popular searches on their shows. Like these
Okay.
shows were searched more than any other shows.
I don't think any that we watch.
Yeah, a lot that we
Mr.
watched.
Robot, Preacher,
No,
those 2 we really like. American Vandal.
no.
That's a shame.
2 of these you won't get. I think they're in India.
Tell me.
Big Brother Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah,
That's
and
Brazil.
the Kapil Sharma Show.
Shawarma.
Sharma.
I don't know. Maybe shawarma.
Yeah. Okay, so those 2 you wouldn't have got.
Right.
So that's 3 out of the 10.
Wow. Okay. What else came out this year?
Oh, really? One shows we were anticipating.
Legion.
No. You forgot that one?
We anticipated a TV show.
We anticipated the 2nd season. We were really excited about it.
I already said Preacher.
You're thinking it's regular TV.
Westworld.
No, that's not even on here. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know. It was. Yeah.
Remember, it doesn't have to be good. Also, we watched 1, 2, 3, 4 that are left that you
Is
haven't guessed.
Master of None there.
No,
It's a
that
shame.
should have been.
I know. That was a great season.
One of the shows we definitely want to see.
Are there any superhero shows?
One.
Flash.
No.
Arrow. Is
Worse.
it Supergirl? No. Legends of Tomorrow.
Worse.
Those are the bad ones.
Oh no! Like I said, you're thinking conventional TV.
Yeah, no. The Netflix one's got. The Hulu one got good reviews. Oh wait, not Punisher.
No.
The other one. Defenders.
No. Worse.
Iron Fist?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, that was.
Maybe people were like, "What is Iron Fist?"
Yeah, number 5 top search show was
Yeah.
Iron Fist.
This is hard.
Yeah, I can't believe you're not getting one of these though.
Why?
It's just strange.
Oh, what's that clue for? The first thing to mind was Doctor Strange. That's not a show. Bradley, you're Benedict Cumberbatch, so we got Sherlock Holmes.
You're going in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Strange.
Wow.
Stranger Things.
Yes. That's the number 1 search show of last year.
Well, obviously.
Number 2.
Are they Netflix shows?
Number 2 is a Netflix show. We already revealed it as one of the top searches. 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah, I forgot about that show again.
Then the Big Brother Ratio.
Yeah.
Then Game of Thrones, Iron Fist, Big Boss with 2 G's and Big.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Number 7 most searched show was Riverdale.
Oh yeah, it got very popular this year too.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Number 8 is the one we
bad.
really, really want to see.
We want to see this one?
Yeah.
We haven't?
You just have to finish the book.
Oh, American Gods.
Yep.
Yeah.
9 was the Capil show, and
Yeah.
then 10, Mindhunter.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that popular.
I didn't mean it's
At
popular.
least, some
Interesting.
people heard it. About it, whatever.
And it was one of the better shows this year.
It was alright, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of slow moments.
Well, yeah.
Only the first episode was David Fincher, I found out.
Oh, really? He didn't direct the whole
Pretty
thing?
certain, yeah. I mean,
Well, we
you
will
can
be
correct
corrected,
us.
yeah. But those are the lists.
Alright.
I checked them twice.
No, you didn't?
Yeah.
Alright, about 25 minutes in.
Alright, so we can go to sleep.
Yep. Alright, good night, guys. So, I categorized mine as games, then movies, then music.
No books?
Any books that came out this year?
I told you, I don't have to have come out this year.
No, this is this year.
Oh, only things that came out this year.
Right.
Not just things that you found out
Right.
about. Okay.
All these are from this year,
Gotcha.
no matter what. Alright, so games that came out this year that I either liked or disliked. I'm just going to name them off, and then we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Alright, so the first one, of course, The Surge.
Okay.
You've been playing it.
To an extent,
Why, to an extent? You almost beat it.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, you just gotta let me beat it.
I don't know. The whole game, the level system is good to the point where I'm at. Your gear, you have to manufacture your gear.
Mm-hmm.
To get that, you need to fight higher level guys. Okay? My gear is maxed. Even though, or it's not maxed, but it's maxed at where I can go.
Mm-hmm.
But I need more to beat this boss I'm fighting. There's nowhere I can go to like grind for better gear.
Yeah.
I can get the XP and level up, which just gives me more slots for the add-ons, but I can't make my gear any better. And that's where I'm stuck, is I'm not doing a lot of damage, and I've researched it, and everyone just has walkthroughs on how to try to beat these bosses.
Well, maybe you should follow one of them.
I did, and it's really hard.
Mm.
So, I like it. It was a great,
Dark Souls-esque.
yeah, that punishing kind of
A
style.
bit easier, though.
It is a lot easier, but it's all futuristic. Not even really futuristic, almost
It kind of
dystopian.
is. Well, yeah.
Yeah, and it was neat. It's a neat concept. Hopefully, I can beat this guy and then keep going with the game.
Uh-huh.
But that was the only point with it is out of nowhere, just a super super hard boss.
Since we're on Dark Souls-esque, Neo.
Neo was really good.
I love the art style of it all.
Very good. If those that don't know it, you were a British knight
Yeah.
that kind of ran away from his duties and became a samurai in feudal Japan, but
yep.
with spirits and demons and
Mhm.
zombies.
Yeah.
Very smart game, very well done, very cool story. They tied in a lot of Japanese lore with the bosses that you
The
fought.
bosses were great.
Yeah,
They were really cool.
yeah. And they were all tied into different Japanese mythological creatures.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so the next couple are Switch games.
Okay.
I think very underrated because, I don't know, I haven't heard much about some of these, like ARMS. ARMS is really fun.
That's the boxing one.
It's a boxing one where you're supposed to swing the controllers where you can just play like a real controller.
Right.
But you can have it to where you're basically playing Wii Boxing again.
Uh-huh.
So you punch and you can twist to have it turn to like trick the opponent.
Uh-huh.
It's really fun, except for when you kind of get like bored. There's online
Repetitive?
Yeah, very repetitive because it's just you're most likely going to use the one character over and over again because it's your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
You can switch their weapons if you want, but I don't know. It's my least liked Switch game that I own, but it's still really good.
One of the cute aspects about it, or fun aspects about it, though, is that the name says what it is. Your arms are
it's just your arms.
100 feet long, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they extend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually, one of them is hair.
Oh, that's gross. But...
I guess. The next one's Splatoon 2.
Okay.
Great sequel. The original was fun. This one's even better. It has like an actual campaign.
It's not just the online.
Well, I mean, the first one had both.
Okay.
But the campaign was kind of eh. This one's actually pretty good. The multiplayer is a lot better. They're actually, I keep saying actually, they keep updating it every month. I think there's a new update and it's free. It's basically getting DLC
so
free.
It's similar to Overwatch.
Kind of.
Because Blizzard's been pumping in free stuff for that, haven't they?
You should check your facts.
Oh, is that purchased?
No, you don't. It's all free, but it's like 3 months in between.
Oh, this is faster.
It's very. It's like every month.
Okay.
Overwatch gets dry really quickly.
I getcha.
They have a competitive season, and there's a little bit of a break where they probably release a new map or a new character, but if not, then you gotta wait till after the next competitive season's over.
Okay.
Which, that's pretty bad. Then I got the new game I just got, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Yeah.
It's similar to XCOM, so if you're into that style, then you'll probably like it. It's not as hard, and not as punishing, because if your characters die, they just, at the end of the battle, they just get their health back.
Okay.
They don't die permanently like in XCOM. It just opened up, like 2 or 3 hours in, and it just opened up a whole new RPG aspect, where each character gets their own upgrades and level up reward system.
So you can kind of like specialize them?
Yeah. Which I was not expecting, because it was pretty simple in the beginning, and now it's an actual RPG.
So it's got a learning curve. That's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then my top 2 Switch games.
Okay.
Super Mario Odyssey and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
You've been really talking up the Zelda one, even here at home.
Yeah, because Zelda is really good.
Yeah.
It's just, like, I have someone that added me from playing Splatoon, and they have 400 hours played on Zelda.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah, and it came out in March. I don't know how you can get 400 hours in a couple months.
Be alone, or live in your parents' house, and not have to work or do any schooling or anything.
Yeah, that'd probably do it.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I like better. I like Mario because it's quick. You can run around an area in under like 10 minutes if you're bored. With Zelda, it feels like you have to play for an hour or two to get any progress done. So, whichever one you're looking for, longer RPG, play Zelda, Quick, fun game, play Mario. Enough with Switch. Let's move on to a very... Was it divisive? Is that a word?
Yeah.
Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah.
I think best single-player campaign first-person shooter this year.
Are we talking the shooting aspect or the story?
Both.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know. If you played the first one or if you played Old Blood, you know how exaggerative the game is.
This goes beyond.
Turn that up to about 10.
About 20.
Well, 10, because it's a 10 scale. Because there's one point, if you're going to play it...
No,
Come on.
No, because I'm glad you didn't tell me, but I kind of wish you had, because...
See?
No, just because you know me and you knew it was going to
I knew you were going to be
off.
mad. Yeah, I told you there's one point in the game where you're going to get mad.
Yeah, it's dumb people, but...
So let's tell them...
let them experience it.
No, I don't want...
I want them to fall into the world of dumbness.
They're going to make their head explode.
They can lose their head all they want, but...
That's just going to be crazy if they lose. The game I've been playing that you haven't played yet.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to play it, even though I bought it.
No, you didn't. You got it for your birthday, right? No.
I bought this one.
Yeah. You lived in 2. Talked about it on the podcast before.
Yeah.
Way better than the first one. I haven't played the first one, but he replayed it recently, and I watched, after playing the second one, how much I hate the first one.
Yeah, it's pretty linear.
It's very bad. Even the upgrade system's not very good either.
No, but when it first came out, it was innovative.
Yeah.
They did push it as a horror survival game, but I quickly found out with the first one that it wasn't horror.
The second one's not very scary either.
Yeah, it's not.
Actually, there is one scene that did get me to jump, so
yeah.
I guess it's a lot better than the first one right there. Speaking of horror games, Resident Evil 7.
Right.
Yeah, that was a weird noise. Best horror game of 2017. Probably the only horror game is 2017. I mean, Outlast 2 came out, but we never played it.
Yeah.
What else came out that was horror?
I don't know. I mean, it's a different genre of horror.
Paranormal Activity.
Well, with that one, yeah, because I got you. But no,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, as stupid as it is, the Until Dawn.
That's not horror.
The roller coaster one?
It's not scary.
I beg to differ. We've had multiple people play that on the
Yeah, but
VR,
I've gotten scared
and
by
we
Resident
have one
Evil.
that fell into a fetus position.
Fetal. Not fetus.
But yes, as console goes, I think it was one of the best ones.
I was scared more by Resident Evil than I was by Until Dawn.
They built up the atmosphere very well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially the whole beginning area where you think that's the whole game, and then it opens up to a whole mansion.
Yeah, or even the creepy thing, like you would walk around and that grandmother would be in
the wheelchair.
In the wheelchair,
yeah.
in different rooms. You're just walking, and there she is in a corner or on the other side of a window or something.
Yeah, the grandmother.
What?
South Park 2. You have to beat the game to understand what I'm talking about.
I didn't beat it.
Yeah, I know, you have to beat it.
Oh.
Gotta beat it.
Okay.
Gotta get your head.
This was one of my favorite games this year.
South Park 2?
Yes.
Not counting the last 2 hours, yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, the last fights were low.
Everything before Dr. Mephisto's lab is really good.
Yeah.
Once you get to Mephisto's lab, you can stop playing because you're just gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, the fights get really hard out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Not even and you can't level grind.
I mean, you kind of. No, you can't in this. No one you can.
Once you get to Mephisto's, you're stuck.
Well, and all your levels based on your badges.
Right, and we maxed them out.
Yeah, it's like 808 or something like that.
So there's no point in level grinding. It's kind of like Surge. It's like you get to a
Yeah.
point and you just have to figure out the skill set.
You have to figure out which characters you want to use to cheat your way into it. And then last game, well, I mean, I can think of another. Nier, did you like that? You liked that one, right?
What was Nier?
Nier Automata?
It was, yes,
You
I liked it.
haven't fully beaten it.
Well, I have, but it's...
There's like 4 playthroughs?
Yeah, it's the same playthrough, it's the same story, but you do it as different characters, so you kind of see their perspectives.
Which is interesting. It's
Yeah.
a neat way to tell a story.
It was faster than I thought it would be,
Because there's 4 playthroughs.
but the story was great. It was one of the better...
Is it Platinum Games? Bayonetta?
No, this is Square Enix.
Transformers? Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Wow.
It had that feel, though, you're right.
It does feel like it, yeah.
But just overall, it was a really compelling story. The whole basis of it, I really like that.
The whole, cyber...
Yeah, that you're trying to save humanity and your robots and stuff, but it's weird. It's like, because if you die, not you, but if somebody dies, it's a robot, you know they're going to be regenerated, but they build the story up to where you actually care if they die on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Now, you left a couple out.
Oh, I'm not done.
Okay.
I said I can think of more. So, the one that now you play, Call of Duty.
Yeah, I started World War II. I haven't started the campaign.
No, neither of us have. I want to, though.
The multiplayer is really good. It doesn't start off great. It starts off okay. It's World War II. It's Call of Duty. Yeah, okay. But now, as you're getting more and more, as I'm getting more and more into it, the things that are unlocking.
Yeah, the progression system is really well done.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of stuff in there.
Only one thing they need to take out.
What?
The stupid incendiary buckshot.
I played with that when you were in the shower.
Yeah.
And I got 3rd overall with it.
It is the worst weapon.
If you use it, you're great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is the worst. Everything else I find to be balanced based on the type of gun it is.
Well.
I haven't seen far shot shotguns killing people.
Oh, we got loud.
But I find that far shot incendiaries can still kill you.
Oh yeah, it depends on the gun, because there is one gun that in Black Ops 3 is called the quote-unquote, well, it's called the Brecci. That's what it was in Black Ops 3. It was fast-firing, it had long range, and it did a lot of damage. Well, there's one in this called Toggle Action, which is just like it. So when you have that with incendiary rounds, you're going to get killed immediately.
That's ridiculous.
4 incendiary rounds within 10 seconds. Oh, 5 seconds.
And they're spread or no?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Because with a sniper, I get it, why I can get one shot killed with a sniper. It does take skill to nail somebody headshot with a sniper.
Are you talking about me?
Okay, so what other games?
Well, that's all on my list because I stopped writing my list about last week.
Okay. Well, 2 that I know I really enjoyed.
That came out in 2017?
Mm-hmm. Horizon Zero Dawn.
I didn't like that one.
See, I really did. I liked the idea of it. I loved the story.
It was really cool design.
Mm-hmm.
It was neat how it's futuristic, but it's kind of in the past.
Right.
But yeah, no, I got bored with it about halfway through, I think.
See, I really liked it. I liked the whole technology aspect.
It was fun when we were taking turns.
Okay.
We would go back and forth,
like we're
doing
the
missions and
challenges
stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
that was fun.
The story was really good. The story was well done.
I don't care about a tri-person trying to find their parents.
Well, that's the starting point, and then it expands from there. But I liked it that it was a female protagonist that was a badass.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest one we have is Laura Croft.
Mm-hmm.
So it was another one like that where she was a badass and a half. The crafting system, the way you made all your stuff on the fly.
That stuff got boring.
Well, I liked it. You didn't have to like loot ammo or stuff. You made your ammo on the fly.
No, you did have to loot ammo. You could.
Oh, you could. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The other one that you didn't play, and I am going to buy it again to really delve deep into it, but it was Assassin's Creed Origins.
That game is one of the worst games of the year.
No.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so.
Why?
Well, one, it gave people a lot of what they wanted from Assassin's Creed that's been missing for a while. The open world was really well done. The different challenges that people used to like in Assassin's Creed 3, making your own gear, they brought that back with this. I think
Four
they did
had
in
it.
4, yeah.
Yeah.
But then in the others, they kind of cut back on that.
Mm-hmm.
Then this one, I like the exploration, the tombs, the puzzles, all that. Now, the map was humongous.
Mm-hmm.
And to get from one point to the next, you had to open up the eagle vision places to teleport.
I learned something.
Huh.
When you are about to enter a battle, you should use your eagle because it will basically win you the game.
Oh, it spots everything for you.
And you
It
can
tells
see
you
through walls
weaknesses.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I never
no.
used it.
The actual eagle flying was the same as your Assassin's Creed vision.
I know.
They didn't have that in this.
No, they did.
No, you didn't push a button and go into that weird vision and you could see through walls. Your eagle.
No, that was your eagle. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, that
You
was
pushed a
kinda
button
cool.
to do that.
Yeah, it was kind of cool though. You had to actually fly the eagle around, map out
but
everything.
You could have used that to make some of the fights easier.
The story,
The story had a lame ending.
it had a very lame ending, and it was very trite. You know, I wasn't very happy with the story. But all the side stuff, I mean, tons of side stories, side quests, side adventures, all that. There was a ton of stuff to do in it, and I think I might have finished it with maybe 75% of the game done. So there's
Not
still a
bad.
lot I didn't explore.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, overall, you'll like it. If you're an Ezio style one, you're not going to like it.
See, I like Ezio ones, and I like 4.
You know, 4 was the best to me.
Yeah. Also, I like 3. 3 wasn't bad.
3 was so-so. I mean, I like the historical significance of it here in America, all that, and it was neat to go through that period. But 4, I think overall was the best because the exploration, everything was there,
Yeah.
and you weren't really an assassin.
Yeah.
You know, the Ezio storyline was the best one they've ever done. The fact that you start as a regular Assassin's Creed game and then it becomes the tower defense and all the other different little aspects they added in over time.
Yeah, that's why I like 2 so much. The whole trilogy.
Yeah.
I think that's it on games.
Yeah.
I don't really remember any other ones coming out this year.
Not ones that made such a huge impact.
Either bad or good.
Right.
Movies.
Okay.
We already talked about some. But my top movies of the year, you'll probably agree.
Probably.
First one, Dunkirk.
Yes.
Most memorable, I think, of the year.
Oh, an exceptional movie, even from start to finish. I heard a couple people talking on the radio the other day and complaining about how it was boring in the beginning.
No, I was pretty enveloped in
I'm
the
with you.
the city scene.
Yeah, and I'm wondering how many people though were affected that way. I mean, it is a Christopher Nolan. He is kind of long-winded in his storytelling, but if you pay attention, every scene makes sense to something later on.
Logan.
It was good.
It's better the second time watching.
I haven't watched it a second time.
Yeah, I know. I watched it on my plane trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first time it was okay. I didn't really like it. I didn't know what I was expecting.
Right.
Second time, yeah, knowing what's happening, knowing all that, actually getting into it, it's really good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Did John Wick 2 come out this year?
Yeah.
Didn't that too? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
I liked it a whole lot better than the first one.
Yeah, I'm torn. I like them both the same, I think.
Well, this might be unpopular, but I didn't like the first one at all. I even fell asleep during it.
Yeah, I kept trying to buy it forever, and he kept getting mad at me.
Yeah. But then I watched the second one on my plane trip. It was my first time watching it. So it's the worst possible viewing you could.
Yeah.
And I still liked it a lot. So I think that means a good
Maybe
movie.
it was because this one didn't have to do with the stupid dog.
Yeah, that's what our neighbor really liked about the first one.
Oh, it's the dog?
He was like, they killed his neighbors, so of course he's got to kill them all.
No, they killed his dog.
I meant... Whoops.
Freudian slip punch.
So yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Baby Driver, of course.
Yeah.
But we talked about that.
That.
I don't...
There's nothing wrong with that movie.
There's nothing wrong with Edgar Wright.
Well, there might be. We don't know for sure, but...
Think about it. Shaun of the Dead.
I know.
Fantastic zombie movie. Hot Fuzz. Fantastic cop buddy movie.
Yep.
What is it called?
At World's End.
At World's End. It's funny, weird,
It is one you have to watch twice.
3 times. Second time I watched it,
Well, that's how it was with Hot Fuzz. The first time I saw it, I was like, this sucks.
yeah, but then you watch it again.
I
you're
watched it
like,
again,
Oh
I was
my
like,
god,
this
is
is
brilliant.
brilliant, yeah.
So I think watching it now that I'm older, watching At World's End would be smart. Because when I watched it, I was like 12.
Yeah.
So I think I want to watch it again.
But Baby Driver proved...
Well, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
Great superhero movie.
Yeah.
He should have done Ant-Man.
Yes.
He should have gotten that. Because that would have been... He would be probably top director if he got Ant-Man.
Yeah, but I honestly believe Baby Driver was a labor of love.
Well, yeah, he had it back in the 90s was his idea.
Yeah.
When he was like 20.
Yeah.
He's still a young guy.
So I think this is what he's been pushing for, was to get this done. Because it was...
Bum.
There's nothing that compares to this movie. There really doesn't.
No. I mean, there are some slow parts.
Well, every movie has to have those things.
I wish it was just like 7 heists. With some story in between.
It's like a music montage video
That
the
would
whole
be
time.
great, wouldn't it? Okay, I already said this, but Get Out.
Yeah.
Get Out and It, I think, best horror movies.
Yeah.
That I've
Well,
seen.
I haven't seen it, but Get Out, I was highly impressed with.
Yeah. It was, especially coming from Jordan Peele.
Yeah, that was the other...
Yeah, if you like watch a full season of Key and Peele and then you watch Get Out, you're like, where did this come from?
Yeah, okay, this guy's creative as crap.
Yeah. It was... I still remember, give me the keys. Where are the keys? Find the keys.
Yeah.
That scene is very suspenseful.
Yeah.
I really like that scene. But it is probably the best adaptation of any of his books, I think.
I will have to find out.
Yeah, should have came with me.
Yeah, well...
Guess you hate me.
Yeah.
Wait, where were you that night?
We went and... Oh, I was out of town and you took your mom.
Yeah, no, but where were you?
I don't remember, but
The
I was
first
out
time
of
I
town.
saw it, it was my first time ever watching a movie by myself.
Yep.
That was kind of weird.
And your sister saw it when we went and saw the other great movie
Yeah,
this year.
because he sent her a text saying, gonna see it this weekend, meaning Blade Runner
The movie we've
2049.
been talking about for a week.
Yeah, because that's how me and him talk.
Yeah.
We know a movie's coming out like Star Wars. We said, oh, we're gonna go see it, right?
Yeah. This is the only time that an actual title matched
Was it,
the
yeah.
descriptive, yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, so Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, yes. Whole lot better than the first one. I'm not the only person that thinks this.
I'm
seen
sure there's a lot of
other
people.
reviewers that are like, this one. I think sequels should be like this. They take the first one, they build on it, they make it better.
Right. I was very leery about...
You didn't know the director?
No, the director did Arrival.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Positive? Because
I
that
don't
came
know.
out last year.
We'll get corrected if not, but...
I'm looking this up now.
Okay. Maybe it was the producer. I swear it was the director, but what's his face that played the main guy?
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Pretty good actor.
Even though I loved him in Drive, I had a hard time seeing him in a sci-fi like this at first, and then he nailed it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was very happy. That drab personality that he brought to Drive was almost the exact same character he did in Blade Runner.
Yeah, a little bit better, though.
Yeah. The character was more well-rounded.
Okay, so it was Arrival, Sicario, Prisoners.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of movies under him.
Yeah. The colors
Oh, my God.
were brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the one thing you never learn about the movies of where they're living and why is, if you read the book, it's post-apocalyptic nuclear warfare. Okay? the cities that they live inside are like protected zones. Everything else is nuclear waste, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why in the second one it was brilliant to see the outskirting worlds.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
And that color had that feel of what you would expect a nuclear wasteland to
It
be.
needs to come out on Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah, so we
I
can
wanna
watch it
see
again.
Yeah, you should get it on Ultra HD.
Yes, now that we have that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was like, and here's the thing, it's like The Arrival was so much better the second time we watched it.
Arrival.
Oh, sorry, Arrival was so much better the second time.
Mhm.
I mean, it was a brilliant movie.
Yeah, best movie 2016.
Yeah, captivated us. Everything about it was perfect.
Jeez, that dude did.
Yeah,
Wow.
2 major sci-fi blockbusters in
And
2 years.
Sicario was 2015.
Yeah. Which, I was iffy. Acting looked great on that.
Second movie, got the trailer.
I know. I don't know, maybe I was expecting more.
Yeah, I didn't really like it. It was too slow for me.
Benicio del Toro is 50-50 with me.
I hated him in Star Wars.
Yes, he was terrible in Star Wars. Yeah.
Today, Junior.
But now Snatch, he was brilliant in Snatch.
He was in Snatch?
Yeah,
Who's he in Snatch?
he's the gambler.
I don't remember,
Yeah.
honestly.
In, was it Two Guns or no? Is it Two Guns? No, one's Two Guns and then...
Two Guns is the Mark Wahlberg
Yeah.
Denzel Washington movie.
There's one with Benicio del Toro and Ryan Philippine.
Who?
Way of the Gun, that's what it's called. Way of the Gun. And that one, he was great.
Who's Ryan Philippine?
He was a almost actor, like almost a big name guy.
Almost actor.
Well, he started to rise, and then he married Reese Witherspoon, and he stopped acting kind of
How
after
do you
that.
know who this guy is? I don't, like, I've seen him and stuff, but I don't know.
Because I've seen movies he was in when he first started.
Shooter. Oh, he's on the TV show Shooter.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
the main guy.
Oh.
He takes over for Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
Wow, weird connection.
Wow.
Cruel Intentions.
Cruel Intentions was like his first big
I know
role.
you did last summer.
Yeah.
Lincoln Lawyer.
So I don't even remember him.
Yeah, I don't either. MacGruber. MacGruber. That's a good movie. Yeah.
I'll have to have you watch Way of the Gun once.
Yeah.
They're
Is it comedy?
kind of. I mean, it's not a comedy, but it is in that these guys are inept.
Oh, he did so good in Usual Suspects.
Oh yeah, Benicio.
Yeah.
I was like, Ryan
Sorry.
Philippine wasn't in that. Yes.
Sorry.
Benicio did really good in
Yeah,
that. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Is sometimes he, and with the heck was the first one we started talking about with him in it?
Star Wars?
Oh, it was Sicario.
Sicario, yeah.
I didn't feel him being compelling.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. Is sometimes it's with him I either love him or I hate him in a movie.
Yeah, like I love
The commercial.
the lineup scene.
Oh yeah.
That's a great scene.
And then that commercial he's in is awesome.
Oh, Antonio Banderas? Yeah.
That one's funny. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry,
It's-
yeah.
I'm just with him. It's either a hit or a miss. There is no. Oh, he did okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Star Wars, he did bad.
Oh,
It's terrible. It's
terrible.
Alright, so, and then the Noah Baumbach movie, Marriage Stories. Really good. You haven't seen it.
No.
But yeah, I recommend it if you like a real feeling movie. I'll show you a clip later to give you the example of their dialogue.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it's really made me realize. Okay.
Yeah.
It's made me realize how human speech is and how we connect.
Okay.
Because I'll be sitting listening to a conversation and I'll hear every little aspect of how that movie was written.
Gotcha.
And it's just like, is this real or is this like I'm in a movie?
Well, you left off the #1 movie of the year.
I haven't gotten to bad movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know which one you're talking about, but it'll probably be
Yeah.
on the list. Because there's Star Wars,
Yeah.
which I don't even know.
You know what? I was thinking about it literally 2 nights ago.
Literally. I was thinking about it last night.
I am really pissed off that they took the books and called them the Star Wars Legends series and that they don't exist.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of stealing from it.
Not even close.
How?
Not even close.
Ben?
Ben in the books was Luke and this woman Mara's kid.
Oh, Ben Solo.
Yeah, it was Ben Skywalker in the books.
Oh. It was?
Yeah, in the books, the Solos had 3 children. They had the twins, Jason and Jaina,
Yeah, I like their story.
and then they had a younger brother named Anakin. And the whole story between Jason and Jaina is brilliant. I mean, everything. And the fact that it took them something like, 30 years or 25 years of writing to make these huge story arcs
Mm-hmm.
that when you finally got to them, they were just so like now there's nowhere for the books really to go.
Right.
There's not. They took these things beyond where I ever thought they would.
Mm-hmm.
But it made sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It showed how no matter how much you try to do the right thing, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the books, when Jason becomes a Sith Lord, it's similar to why Anakin originally did.
Okay.
It's to protect his family.
Right.
It's not evil or hatred or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, the bad guys that they create in the books end up forcing like the Empire and the Rebellion, well then the New Republic, to work as one. There's an alien they introduced that's called the Yuzon Vong that comes out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And all their weapons, armor, ships are all living. They're creatures that are symbiotes with them.
Mm-hmm.
And that just, it was very brilliant. I think they ran that story for like 10 years, that war.
Mm-hmm.
But it created this new world or new galaxy where the Imperials were now part of the New Republic as like another governing area.
Right.
So it's just smart instead of this whole new First Order thing. I'm really, I don't know, the First Order thing kind of
Yeah, and the
pisses me
Third
off.
Reich doesn't really work out.
No, it's just, it makes no sense. There's nothing defining about the storyline that explains what happened to the Empire, how it became the First Order. I know there's comic books and a couple of books out there now that talk about, which is General Hux,
Yeah.
that I was reading an article on that, on how if you read the other lore outside of the movies, you understand how he built the First Order.
I mean, did 4 through 6 ever explain the Empire?
You heard him in the background. You heard stuff in the background about the rise of the Empire.
Mm.
The very first movie, they talk about how the Emperor dissolved the
4
Senate.
through 6, not 1 through 3.
4 through 6, the very beginning of 4, there's a meeting with Moff Tarkin and all these other guys, and they talk about how the Emperor just dissolved the entire Senate, that he's now the only one in control.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how they lead it in there.
You sure that wasn't added in after?
No. That was always part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the things about Lucas, was those little lines that he could write into the
Yeah.
movies had such power to a backstory. They didn't have to go into it and make a crappy movie about it.
Yeah.
All right, more bad movies. Come on.
Yeah, I didn't want to go off that tangent, but okay. So, movie that we didn't like that I think a lot of people like, Thor.
Again, we have to give it another shot, I think.
I don't want to. Really don't want to.
I mean, the comedy pissed me off.
The comedy really made me hate the movie.
Yeah, it was juvenile comedy.
Then again, I've never liked a Thor movie, so I've never even liked him in Avengers.
And the comedy before, I think we discussed this, the comedy before was more of Thor's unknowing of man.
Right. And now he's like a comedian
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, and Hulk. Like, you even said there was a part you thought was funny that I thought was stupid.
The
ball?
The ball, yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of unexpected.
How could it be unexpected? He was going to throw a ball.
Because I left.
Oh.
And I came back and I was like, where are we? Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we recently reviewed that one, so if you
Yeah.
want to go back a couple podcasts to get our full review on
I think it
Thor.
was episode 4.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, 2 or 4. It was probably 4, yeah. 4 or 5, yeah.
Or 6. Listen to them all, you'll find it on it.
Movie I forgot that came out this year.
Huh?
A movie I forgot that I...
What?
Okay, fight me. Alien.
Alien.
Alien Covenant. Came out this year.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Very disappointing.
Yeah, I think people are
If-
trying to...
If they changed the alien to a different creature, they changed Michael Fassbender... Or no, they could have kept Michael Fassbender.
Yeah.
Just called it Covenant.
Yeah.
That would have been a great movie.
I think, though, there are movies right now that are banking on him.
Michael Fassbender?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Snowman.
All the X-Men.
The Snowman?
Yeah.
Snowman is like the worst rated movie this year.
He's not a powerful actor.
Wow, that's so weird. You wouldn't have said this last year.
No, I really liked him until I've started seeing him. There's no diversity that I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go back to Inglourious Bastards,
He did really good in that.
he was acting really well. And then he goes and he does like Magneto, and he does all these other roles, and
He's
you're
kinda
like,
boring
okay.
as Magneto.
Well, what was the last one? Apocalypse.
Ugh.
But it started good with him. I liked him trying to hide. And
Oh, as the family?
Yeah,
that
that
kind of felt like X-Men Origins, though.
right. But that one, I enjoyed that a little bit more of. They showed diversity through his character there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, First Class, he was like a whimpering.
I liked First Class, I think, the best out of all of them.
Him as Magneto?
Just the movie in general.
Oh, well, yeah, they were introducing things and adding characters that we had never seen.
It was just cool. The whole Cuban Missile Crisis was
Yeah.
a neat backstory.
And it is funny how every movie is a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was, what was it, First Class,
The 60s.
and then what was the second movie?
Days of Future Past? No. Was
Yeah.
it? It was? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that was 70s. Yep,
Oh,
because
yeah,
Nixon was president.
They were in the future and went back
Yeah.
in the 70s, okay.
And now this one was
It's
80s.
definitely 80s, yeah.
And they were saying that the next one, the Phoenix, was going to be the 90s.
Yep.
Apparently mutants don't age.
No, not at all. Yeah.
Alright, so what other...
I want to see the Snowman. I want to see
Alright,
how bad it
you
is.
can watch it.
Kong Skull Island.
Oh, Jesus.
God, a lot of bad movies.
And there's an actor in there that I find very good and interesting.
Adrian Brody.
Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston.
I really like him.
You like him because of Night Manager.
Well, I've liked him as Loki.
I haven't.
And then to see him in The Night Manager and see that complete change and him... I mean, it was almost like he was auditioning for a Bond movie. Because he did really good in that.
Do you think he could have been?
I think he's too small.
He is pretty small.
Yeah, like frame-wise. But I also...
Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan was small.
But there's another show, and I can't remember the name of it right now, but your mom and I were watching it.
With him in it?
Yeah, it was the detective one in, like, Sweden or something.
I don't remember.
It was the guy who directed the first Thor.
I don't know.
A real famous Shakespearean actor. He was in the Hamlet.
Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh. It was a TV show, Kenneth Branagh and Tom Hiddleston.
Okay.
It was prior, I think, either prior to Thor or right after Thor that they worked together on this. But again, in that, I liked him because he was like a secondary character. And there was, Kenneth Branagh's character was the main detective. And Hiddleston's wanted to be. So there was that conniving stuff, that back and forth, but not Loki style, human style.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I've seen him in 3 different diverse roles. And each one he's been that character.
The last bad movie that I could remember, Dark Tower.
Yeah. Man of Love. Elder's Elbow.
Idris Elba.
Elder's Elbow.
Listen to the new Idris Elba. By T. Rizzy.
I do love him. I mean, he'll play Heimdall and Thor.
Be boring.
And do Luther.
Be amazing.
Right, but he's...
And then the Fallen
captain
Angel in Ghost Rider 2.
Yeah, but then he was also the captain on the ship in...
Pacific Rim.
What?
He's in Pacific Rim?
Oh yeah, he is. No, I'm thinking of the first Alien movie. Prometheus, yeah.
He was in that?
Yeah.
He's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Except Dark Tower, he was kind of just quiet.
Yeah. I mean...
I want to see him as forget the movie, what it's called, but I remember the trailer, and he pretends to have a flat tire. He has to, get someone's cell phone, and then he breaks in and, kidnaps the wife while the husband's gone.
He did another one, I thought, where... Yeah, no, he's in her house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw that one.
Is it good?
The ending was stupid.
Okay.
But he was intense.
Yeah.
He was, yeah. And Matthew McConaughey, in Dark Tower, he was the saving grace.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
He was good evil. I was real happy to see him be...
He's such a weird actor. We still gotta see...
The Dallas Buyers Club.
Dallas Buyers Club, yep.
But again,
gotta see Mud.
Something happened. I don't know who woke his ass up and said, you need to learn how to act.
Yeah.
Because he's been...
What was his... Lincoln Lawyer, he was alright.
He was good in that. But it was movies... It was... Dallas Buyers Club was the first one. And then it was, I think, Mud and True Detective came out around the same time, or close to each other.
Before this. And so was it 2014?
Yeah.
Dallas Buyers, I thought it was 2014. Maybe it's 2013.
No, Dallas Buyers Club was the first one that he did that was
I know he won an award for it, yeah.
Yeah. Interstellar, I know you like it, but you're not as big a fan as I am, but he's amazing in that.
Oh, yeah. The scene where he cries is.
It's the
very
hardest thing to
painful.
freaking watch. I don't think I've seen very many actors who put that much emotion right there.
Yeah.
And it's perfect.
Yeah.
So.
It's hit me right now.
Well, you forgot another worst movie.
Let me think.
Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, I thought of that when I said Thor. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot about a good movie too. I'll come back to it.
But yeah.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
So all this hype. Everyone's saying it was the best movie.
Female director, female lead.
Which is cool.
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me, but I'm a big fan of, powerful women. If they
Are strong enough.
meet the powerful woman criteria.
Yeah, and if they have a good story to, be strong with.
Like Salt. Did not.
Salt was pretty bad,
Yeah, when she weighed like 100 pounds and she's beating up 220-pound men.
Yeah.
No. No Wonder Woman, goddess, extra powers, blah, blah, blah. But it was just Captain America retold.
Way more boring.
Yeah.
Not Winter Soldier. First Avenger was okay.
Yeah.
Weakest Captain America movie?
Oh, without a
By
doubt.
far, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was still good start, I think. What's his name? Who played the Red Skull?
Oh, the Matrix dude.
Yeah. He did good.
Yeah.
I like him. But Wonder Woman, it was just so boring.
The bad guy was lame.
I hated it. Oh my god.
That
You see
was-
it coming a mile away too.
Yeah. That was extremely lame.
Mm-hmm.
How they tried to fit in all these different genres of movies, like when she comes to the United States, or to England.
Mm-hmm.
It's trying to be, there was one that was called Crocodile Dundee back in the 80s.
Yep.
And it's about an Australian outback guy, and he's, I think it's the second one he goes to New York.
And he's like easily an outcast.
Yeah. But so many movies have done that now. The haha, look, they don't understand us. Oh, look. Oh, you don't know what a dress is? Ha ha ha. That's
Coming
like.
to America.
But then they tried to make it an action adventure, then a love story, and then
a war movie.
yeah, and it just needed to figure out what it was first, and go with that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been happy if there was no love interest.
Oh yeah.
That would have been much better.
Mm-hmm.
That annoyed me about that in Captain America: The First Avenger.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, if you watch Captain America, and then you come back to, I think it's Winter Soldier, yeah, there's that small story arc of Agent Carter.
Yeah.
And I like that.
She got her own TV show too.
Well, what I'm saying is how, like, when he's now been frozen and reawakened later, he goes...
He visits her at the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that touch.
Mm-hmm.
And that when, in the Avengers, when the Scarlet Witch screws with his head, to send him to his ideal place, he goes back to World War II to a dance with her.
Yeah.
So there's at least that.
Oh yeah, I'll say Captain America 2 and 3, fantastic
It was
movies.
some of the best that Marvel's
Yeah.
ever done.
But the first one, yeah.
The first one, it was an origin story.
Yeah, but
But-
even Iron Man's first one was really good.
Well, Iron Man's was, without a doubt. But where Captain America: The First Avenger got it right was making sure they included the Howling Commandos,
Yeah.
things like that, making him a poster boy first,
Mm-hmm.
because that actually happened in World War II. Is if somebody was like well known and exceptional in battle, they'd pull them from the battlefield to sell bonds,
Yeah.
and they'd do these world tour or national tours to try to raise money for the war.
Yeah.
So a lot of that was good in making it realistic.
Mm-hmm.
As realistic as a superhero movie can
Yeah.
be.
So is that good on movies? Do you remember any?
You remember the good one you're about to say?
Oh yeah, Netflix.
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
Okay, next topic. No, a Netflix movie that was really good.
What?
Guess.
Is it one we both watched?
Yep.
A Netflix original movie we both watched.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
You should.
American Vandal.
No, TV
That was
show.
a TV show. What freaking movie did we watch? Pig Boy.
Close. Okja.
Oh, God.
Okja was really good.
That was actually an
That was a
amazing movie.
Great movie.
And we tried to get your sister to watch it, and she
just
thinks we're
doesn't-
joking with
She
her.
doesn't trust us.
No, she honestly thinks that we're telling her.
I know you're listening to this right now, so you better watch it.
It was one of the best movies. I don't know why it was great.
It was
It was so weird.
Yeah, it was very weird.
It is odd. If you're watching it, you're going to be like, what the hell am I watching? But
Come on, Trent and Jason.
you're not going to want to stop. The emotions...
It's very slow in the beginning.
Yeah. But they build the love between her and the giant pig.
Yep.
I mean, it is weird, the premise.
Yeah, but there's a reason for it, and it makes sense.
And the actors.
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal was amazing.
He was...
Oh my god.
He was really good.
Oh,
And was
man.
it Tilda Swinton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was alright.
She was good in this. I
She was
liked her
good,
better
yeah.
in this than other things.
Then Doctor Strange.
Yeah. And then the one kid.
The kid from Prisoners.
Yeah.
And
And he did really good.
Little Miss Sunshine.
He wasn't like a creepy weirdo.
He kind of was.
Well,
He was a little
no,
weird.
no, Jake was the creepy
Jake
weirdo.
was the creepy weirdo.
But you have to, the special
I
effects.
can't look at Jake Gyllenhaal the same way.
No, but the special effects were great.
Uh-huh.
There's a scene where this giant pig is running through a mall.
Yeah, and that was really good.
And
That
you-
was so well done.
You cannot tell that a giant pig is CGI'd in that scene.
I mean, you can tell it's CGI.
But not the
but
destruction.
Yeah, it's like Roger Rabbit.
Yeah,
It's like that style.
yeah.
It was really good.
Well, understand the pig doesn't look like a Roger Rabbit pig. It looks like a real pig,
Yeah.
but you can tell it's CGI in certain parts. And in the beginning, it is all in Korean, right?
Yeah, but it's subtitled.
It is subtitled, but it doesn't matter.
No, I'll get into English very soon.
No, I'm saying is the subtitle parts didn't matter that it was subtitled.
Not
You still, the way the scenes were done, the acting,
Kinda, yeah.
you could have turned off the subtitles and understood the emotions going on.
Yeah, because they did convey a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
The grandfather and her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yes, see that on Netflix. He's right. I totally forgot about that
that's
one.
a really good movie.
Okay.
I think that's it on movies.
All right.
TV shows.
Okay.
I've already mentioned, I think, each one of the ones that I've written down.
Okay.
Legion.
Yes.
Fantastic superhero show.
Great. It's a crazy show.
David, that's his name, right?
Sure.
I think it's his name. David
Yeah.
is a really, really good character.
Yeah.
They could easily do whatever they want with it, and it'd be great.
It got so popular, he got his own comic book back.
He did.
I don't think Legion's ever had his own ongoing series.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been a sub-character with the X-Men or X-Factor or New Mutants or all those.
This is the X Factor.
And I know he's had like miniseries,
Mm-hmm.
but he's never had his own ongoing. But they did draw him like the original.
Okay.
So you know the original looks like he's straight out of anime.
Nice.
He's got a thin face and he's got black hair that shoots straight up about
Yeah.
4 feet. Not spiky.
Ah.
It's one like flat top
like
almost
an
like
afro.
yeah.
We haven't finished the next two, but Preacher and Mr. Robot.
We haven't finished this season.
Right.
Yeah, but we've been watching those in general.
Preacher, I think we've talked about this last episode, or 2 episodes ago.
Second
whatever.
season, you're liking
Second
more.
season's so much better. Mr. Robot, but it's still good.
I think third season's picking up more than what second season was in Mr. Robot.
I like second season more.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I know you didn't like the twist. And
The
all that.
twist was stupid,
I
yeah.
really liked it. I was like, what?
And I'm hoping they don't try to throw another twist this season. Then it's going to be like, that's what every season is, a twist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the whole point of the show.
Eh.
It's not supposed to be what you're expecting.
I get it.
Think of the first season.
Yeah, I know. But we figured it out.
Yeah.
Alright.
So now that you have some experience with it,
Rick and Morty?
Big Mouth.
Oh. Yeah, I watched 5 minutes of an episode and that's all I could handle.
It's really bad.
It's really
I
stupid.
finished it now. It's one of the worst shows I've ever seen. I don't know why it had a show in the first place.
It was Netflix, so they had
Yep.
those bank lines open like they showed on South Park.
Yeah, you're right. And then, favorite show of the year, American Vandal.
That was...
If you've seen Making a Murderer, you have to watch this.
Oh, yeah. And if you haven't, you
have-
can still watch
you
this.
You can still watch it. It won't be as, I don't know.
You have
It's
to...
still funny.
It's a spoof,
Definitely a spoof.
but it doesn't feel like a spoof. It feels like the people... Because it's age appropriate. They're all high school students.
Yeah.
So it feels like a high school production.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't feel like there's no spoof jokes like Scary Movie or things like that. Everything in it is like what they think is important.
Yeah.
And it's just, and you're actually trying to guess who...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, who...
I mean, you kind of can figure it out.
What?
Before the last episode, you know.
They never reveal.
Yeah, they do.
No.
They revealed.
They don't reveal who did it.
Yes, they did. Did you
Only
find-
the one.
Yes, I know.
I'm talking the overall.
Oh, well, yeah.
They don't ever reveal who the real perpetrator is. It's season 2 supposed to reveal that.
I know, but you kind of can tell.
We'll see.
Speaking of season 2, you ready for 13 Reasons Why 2?
Well, is it just going to be like a camera looking at a grave?
No.
Oh.
We already know what
I
it's
know,
gonna
it's a
be.
school shooter kid or...
Yeah.
Yeah, not really.
And,
I mean, this show was compelling because it was a mystery. You wanted to know what everybody's contribution to her suicide was. That was the only reason I felt it was compelling.
I don't even.
And I liked what you found out about him having an injury.
Yeah, that was neat.
That was smart.
Because it was a book. It was based off a book.
Uh-huh.
And when they brought it to screen, it was like, well, how can we do the difference between the past and the present?
With the same actor being in both.
Same age.
Yeah, it's only a year before?
Yeah, something like that. So he doesn't look very different, except for in the first episode, he's on his bike to listen to, I think, the first tape?
Yeah.
Or something like that. And he hits a rock or a car, and he gets a bruise on his head.
Cuts it open.
Well, yeah. But it leaves a bruise for the rest of the series, because that's how you can tell the difference between the present and the past.
Right.
Is if he has that
Mark.
injury. Because it'll go from, him looking at a store, and then he'll, be there with Hannah.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, wait, is this now?
Is that flashback?
Yeah, I can't tell.
That, and they also did good with the coloring.
Yeah, 'cause it was always gray toned.
In the present.
It was the past.
Yeah, in the present it was always gray tone after her death.
They were smart with stuff like that, but the whole show.
No, I wasn't a fan of the show. It was, I get the reason for it, especially when it came out. There was, more than 13 reasons why there needed to be a suicide show, a bullying show, and all that. But, yeah, the filmmaking of it was perfect. It was really well done.
Any TV shows that you can remember?
No,
you liked Handmaid's Tale.
Oh yeah, Handmaid's Tale, they did really good. Like I said,
you've read it.
Yeah, and like I said, they changed a little bit about it of showing more of her past. They really didn't do anything
the
about
past.
Because it felt too fast, the change. But I mean, no, what did we watch this year? We watched Punisher, which we already reviewed.
Yeah, Defenders was ugh.
Yeah, Defenders was okay.
Iron Fist was garbage.
Yeah, Iron Fist was total trash.
I don't remember what else we've watched.
I mean, we've watched a lot, and it just...
Oversaturation.
Yeah, because normally we stick to our regular shows. I'm dying on Walking Dead. I'm dying on Fear the Walking Dead. I can't wait for Game of Thrones to be over.
Yeah, got that right. Yeah, the season of Game of Thrones, I didn't watch it, but what I would do is after the episode came out, I would read the summary to figure out what was happening and all that, and so that way I could be in on any conversations, and probably one of the weakest seasons ever.
Well, and they're supposed to be, of course, building up to the grand finale, which they do that in shows. They build.
Let me bring up the last season. So it's going to take 1.5 years for them to make.
Right.
Almost 2 years.
No, they got delayed.
Right. Well, they didn't get delayed. They had to get pushed back because each episode is over 2 hours long.
Right.
Which, that's just movies every week.
Right.
I don't know about that.
I'm not a big fan of it either.
That's just crazy. How can you have that much content? I mean, it's a shorter season.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably smarter for them to slap 2 hours a week in their HBO schedule than 1 hour a week for double the amount of weeks.
Yeah.
Because they can fill that next season up with something else.
Veep.
Hey, you know what? We started watching that and it was great. I think we got, two seasons in?
No, I think we only finished the first season.
I'm pretty sure
we
got
stopped
2
watching
in.
during the second season, I think.
Yeah, that was a fun
really
show.
Good. I wish we kept watching it because it started winning awards and all that.
Oh yeah. No, I mean we haven't gone back to a lot of shows. We got a lot on our slate. Oh, we watched The Tick this year. That was one of my favorite. But of what we've seen.
It was really good.
It was really well done.
Bosch season 3.
Bosch season 3 was way better than 2.
Yeah, 2 was really bad.
Yeah. I was real happy with it. They expanded more on his daughter.
Yeah.
And their relationship, things like that. But the guy playing Harry Bosch, I forget his name.
I forget too. Michael.
He does really good though.
Yeah.
He does. No, we've been binge watching The Office.
We're about to finish it. Yeah.
Yeah. And we've watched a couple of Netflix shows, but then we just don't get grabbed by them.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about season 2 of Master of None. So much better than the first one.
Oh my god, that was so good.
That's such a good show. If you like Aziz Ansari,
even if you don't, if you like good
stories. Yeah, that's a great story.
Because each episode is a main plot. And you know what's compelling? Did I say this to you the other day, or was I just thinking it? He was ahead of the curve.
What do you mean?
The guy he partners up with the Buddy Show.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't remember.
The show got the buddy
Yeah.
got called out.
Yeah. Oh. Huh.
That was months before.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's how brilliant this show is, people. Is that he like foresaw what was going to happen in our media world.
The sexual harassment cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He's not sorry. He's a genius.
He is smart. And Master Nun. I mean, his character is annoying.
He's just a guy that you're. Oh, I don't know. I like him.
Well, when he gets in his modes.
I like his happy, cheery. That's just a great.
He is a very positive character.
I
don't think he sees negative in almost anything.
No. Eric.
Oh, his best friend?
Yeah, from Tim and Eric. Eric's such a great guy too. He just picks him up and just carries him.
They both are very positive characters.
Yeah.
And
they're all positive. I don't think there's any.
His best friend.
Which one?
The girl.
She's not depressing.
She kind of has the grumpy feel about her
she's
sometimes.
she's got a deeper voice.
Yeah.
But she's always happy for him.
Oh yeah. They're always positive friends. But I'm saying he looks at other situations, and so does Eric, where they can spin him.
Yeah, because whenever there's something bad happen, he's like, man.
Yeah. It'll be all right tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So.
I want to rewatch that.
Yeah,
The second season was so good.
I mean, the first season was a smart introduction. It shows him trying to be an actor, trying to be an Indian actor,
Yep.
And how competitive it actually is, because there's not as many actors, but people are looking for like a certain kind of Indian for a part or whatever. But it's him trying to do his career, and then the second one's like him trying to find himself.
Yeah.
The second season is.
Because it was actually kind of funny. We watched it right before I left for Europe, and it starts off with him in Italy.
Italy, yeah.
Yeah.
And that first episode was brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Well done.
I love everything in Italy in that show.
Yeah, he did really good. Yeah. It is a show that should not be missed. I mean, they're hour episodes? Or are they half hour?
I don't remember right now.
I think they're half hour. There's a whole portion of an episode where they're watching Sherlock.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, why haven't we watched this? And that's kind of funny, is that there would be people out there who have never heard of Master and Nun, and they start watching it and ask themselves the same damn question.
Oh, yeah.
But, well,
I was going to do music.
Okay.
I was going to do my albums.
Okay.
Do you know any albums that came out this year that you really
I don't
liked?
know albums, but I know of... I already talked about one band I found, but I didn't talk about another band I found. They've been out for a couple of years. And they're called the Bondage Fairies.
Whoa.
And you listened to them.
Probably.
It's the one that had the Nintendo kind of sounds.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
They're kind of punk, retro,
It's weird,
but
yeah.
also they add in like 8-bit sounds.
Mm-hmm.
So Bondage Fairies is definitely something to listen to if you're into the more obscure music.
Yeah, definitely.
But you?
Sorry, I'm yawning.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. What?
It's a big ass yawn.
Yeah. So, top albums of the year.
For you.
Got 5.
Okay.
Top 5.
Alright, Eminem.
That's the only bad one I wrote down. Yeah, Revival can just get burned.
Oh, yeah.
So I got Damn.
Uh-huh.
Of course. That's probably going to win Album of the Year again. Just like Pimp a Butterfly. I don't know why there's a couple songs in there that could get
Yeah.
But I'm ready for that. Nad. The reverse track. I told you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah. Sire by Jane Smith.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I told you. Just listen to Blue and then give me your opinion. But you haven't listened to it yet.
No, I can't allow myself to listen to Jaden Smith.
But Blue is such a good 4-track song.
I'll eventually, before 2019.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Flower Boy, which is Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
But you know who he is now.
Yeah.
Because I introduced him to Loiter Squad.
Yep. That's a great
cheese.
show. That's a new show of mine.
I like cheese. I like cheese. You want to watch it after this? We should watch it after this.
We'll see.
I know you want to play Call of Duty. You're
Yes, I
addicted. Saturation 1 through 3.
Right.
Obviously. Best one, I don't know. But I told you this. I found out something interesting about the albums, which apparently I'm really far behind on. Saturation 1, each track is, the title is 4 letters long, except for the last one, which is 5. Then in Saturation 2, each one's 5, last one being 6. Saturation 3, each one being 6, except for the last one, which is 4. So what I talked to you about is I think they want it to be on repeat.
Yeah.
Listen to 1 through 3, and then you listen to it again.
Yeah.
Because the first one, or the last song of Saturation 3, ends with
The intro
a
to-
sample of a song from the first one.
Gotcha.
But then Nerd.
Yeah. You were
Yeah.
talking a lot about that.
Yeah,
one.
when I cleaned out the pots and pans
Yeah.
cabinet, I had it playing throughout the house like 5 times on repeat. Also, the Bright soundtrack. Movie sucks. Bright soundtrack is actually not bad.
Yeah?
I mean, it's...
Is it Will Smith or does he have like a song?
yeah. He sings Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He sings, what's that summer song?
Summer. I don't know
Yeah, you do. You just sang it.
it. No, that wasn't me. Get out of here.
Get out of here, Will. Peace. He's not on any of the songs. It's...
Is he producing them?
Okay, people hated the Fast or Fate of the Furious, that soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of well-known artists that kind of phone it in, and it's not very good. This one's a bunch of well-known artists, but they don't really phone it in too much. It's Logic's in it. He does pretty good. I don't know who else that'd be on it. But I listened to it. First time I listened to it, hated it.
Yeah.
One of the worst albums of the year. And then I listened to it again. I was like, hey, this isn't that bad. And then I listened to it again. I was like, it's pretty good.
And one more time, it's my favorite album
No.
of the year.
No, my favorite Flower Boy, hands down.
Okay.
But even though, never mind, we're not gonna get into that.
So you have to look
They
it up
have
and see
This
if
Land
it's-
Is Our Land. Yeah, that song I skip every time.
Okay.
There's like 2 other songs I skip every time, but yeah, I think 2017 was pretty divisive.
Oh, without a doubt.
There was Wonder Woman, Thor, Star Wars.
Oh, I thought you meant like...
Everyone
the
hated
culture.
but loved it. Or loved it, I should say.
I thought you meant our culture as a whole, not as movies.
Okay, I was only talking about the entertainment side, Wasn't even talking about the people.
Right.
I think this will do it. It's end 2017, beginning 2018.
Well, I will say this again. I don't know when they were released, but he doesn't let me talk about books. But one that I can't stop talking about, he even gets sick of hearing
Oh
about
my
it.
god!
Find the book titled Orphan Master's Son. Don't want to tell you more about it, but it was my favorite book that I read this year, without a doubt, hands down.
Hands down.
And that was even, I started Ready Player One this year.
You did?
Yeah, I started it in, I think, January, February of
Oh.
this year. And this, to me, was even better than that. Because that was my favorite book through the whole year.
It's pretty good. Haven't finished it, but it's pretty good.
But,
Well, another thing.
okay.
I'm trying to see how much we can cram into this. Movies I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Can you name any off the top of your head? Besides Ready Player One, so we just talked about that.
Well, I forgot them all. I told you the ones the other day.
Well, I'm just going to name them
Yeah.
because I wrote them down. Black Panther. Hoping it's good,
I'm hoping.
but I highly doubt it will be.
Well, it's got a good director, so
Yeah. Death Wish looks pretty neat.
that'll
it
be
could
fun.
be, because I haven't seen the original, and I hope it's not as bloody as Eli Roth usually is. And
I don't know.
Bruce Willis can probably bring a fun little twist to it.
Except for the stupid jokes that look like Arnold-style
Yeah.
jokes. Yeah. Jack's gonna kill you.
Yeah. Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah.
We already talked about this. I hope it's good. But really excited. Pacific Rim 2.
I hope so. I was highly impressed with the
yeah,
first one.
I was shocked by the first one.
And it's like it was panned
Yeah.
by reviewers and stuff, but
Mhm.
the public loved the original.
Oh yeah, Ready Player One. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
New Mutants. I'm hoping that's the horror one, right?
Yeah, that's
That one looks really interesting.
if they do it right, but we've already discussed this one too, that if they do it right, it'll knock it out of the park.
We did talk about this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about New Mutants already.
You ready for this? Super Troopers 2. That's gonna be bad.
I'm hoping. Yep.
It was a good 90s, early 2000s movies, but
But there have been some movies that have had really good sequels, so to speak, that were comedies, that the second ones were just as good or even better.
see, you say that, but the first one that comes to mind, Clerks. I like the first one so much more.
But there's 5 movies.
Clerks 1 and 2.
No, they're not. They're all tied in.
Just Clerks 1 and 2.
Right. But, okay, Clerks you love more, I think, probably just because of the dialogue and...
Yeah, I don't like the stupid comedy in the second one.
See, but I love the kid that they mess with all the time.
Yeah. What was it called? What was the troll called?
Oh,
I don't remember right now.
Pillow Pants.
Yeah, Pillow Pants.
See?
That was pretty good, yeah.
But, okay, what about the vacation movies?
I've only really seen...
You've seen Vacation.
I haven't seen the original Vacation.
And you've seen European
I
Vacation.
haven't seen European. We have never sat down and watched those two fully.
We watched that European Vacation.
We never finish it. It's always the scene where they're going around the roundabout.
And that's where you stop. That's
or
when you leave.
They go to the hotel and someone's taking a picture of them and they run off with the camera.
Right.
There's that scene in the roundabout, and then they're in the hotel room, and I forget what's going on there. Those are the only 3 scenes I've really ever seen in the entire movie.
Well, as a whole, those got better.
Christmas Vacation was the best one.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because I haven't seen the others.
Now, it went downhill from there because
Yeah,
Vegas Vacation was terrible.
I actually think I've seen Vegas Vacation. But the new Vacation with Ed Helms.
Oh, God. Yeah.
They gave you a rim job, bud.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But there have been others like that. There's the Vacations. There's some out there that the comedy, the Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Scary Movie 1 and 2 were great.
3 was alright.
Yeah, 3 was fun. Was that the...
The Charlie Sheen one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was funny.
Yeah, those were good. That's well, I think when they left and somebody else took over
4 and 5.
is when it started to get downhill. But it just proved that a lot of there are these comedies out there that if they write them properly, they can keep that comedy going the right way.
Avengers.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to see how this all comes together.
Yeah, Avengers 2 wasn't very good though, so I guess we'll see.
I'm scared it's overcasted.
Oh yes, most definitely.
There's gonna be too much going on that I think.
From what I've seen in the trailer, I don't like Spider-Man. I hope they do the smart route, because in the trailer of Spider-Man in Avengers,
Yeah.
it's the new suit.
Yes.
I hope it's robotic. I hope it's not Tom Holland.
Okay.
If they do a robotic Spider-Man suit, that'd be amazing.
Or if they do the one like I said.
Symbiote, or what is it called?
No, there was
Iron
the Iron Spiders.
Yeah.
There were suits that Tony Stark had developed to read what he did, and then use that data to let regular people become Spider-Man in the suits.
I forgot to mention Spider-Man: Homecoming. Really well done.
You did say that.
I brought it up, but I didn't say how good it was. Yeah. They're making a Slenderman movie.
Oh God.
I know you're excited, right?
Not really.
Solo?
I'll be interested. I mean,
Or should I say Solo, a Star Wars story?
yeah, because after seeing what happened, well, we didn't personally see it with Justice League, but seeing this, one major director to another major director in Avenger and Justice League, how a lot of people were upset with that.
Yeah.
Not the director, but just how it became trash.
No, the director.
Well, this one, it's the same thing. The director got fired, and now Ron Howard took over,
Yeah.
which he's an exceptional director.
Right.
But can he save it if it was already shit?
I seriously hope he's the narrator. You remember how Star Wars Clone Wars used to have that narrator?
Yeah.
I hope it's just Ron Howard. We see Han Solo.
And we'll just feel like we're watching Arrested Development.
Arrested Development Solo Edition.
Yeah.
Deadpool 2.
That I'm excited about.
The first one...
The first one was one of the top movies when it came out. That was the best superhero rendition from the comic books ever.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah, he did really good.
What they allow, the fact that they pushed for it to be R, everything.
Yeah.
I've never seen, some of the people fit perfect. Robert Downey Jr. does fit Tony Stark perfect.
You would say
Chris Evans
Tom Hiddleston.
does Loki.
Yeah.
Chris Evans does fit Captain America perfect. Yeah. There's certain ones that have fit it perfect,
Do you
but
like Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner?
I really don't care who Bruce Banner is anymore.
Okay.
I don't. We've had too many.
I know, like 4.
3. Well, in the Marvel universe.
Yeah. 2.
A 3.
Don't call it the first one.
What?
The first one was bad.
Anyway.
Yeah. Incredibles 2.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope they aged well.
Actually, they're the same age.
I know,
It's
it's
right
weird.
after. Yeah.
How can they do that?
And then number 1 movie of the year. Actually, no. Rampage.
Yeah.
Excited about that. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And then Jurassic World 2. I heard, because you know me, I don't watch trailers. I heard it was the worst trailer that's ever come out, really.
I told you about that. Was the one I told you about that they showed the whole movie.
No, you said Rampage, they did.
Rampage did as well, but yeah, Jurassic World they did.
Yeah, I heard that there's like some weird lava explosion or whatever, and Chris Pratt runs through it.
Yeah.
And
Well, you don't see what happens to him.
Right, but you see him run through it.
Yeah.
And I've heard that that's almost impossible to do in real life.
Run through lava? Yeah, I'm
well,
pretty certain.
The smoke,
Oh.
the heat off of it.
Oh yeah, the heat cooks you.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, we'll see. I wish I could remember the one that we had talked about.
The sci-fi one?
The sci-fi one, it was... whatever, about the alien invasion. Well, I know Annihilation.
Yeah.
Annihilation I'm excited about. I even... Because I hadn't read the book yet, I made sure it's the next one on my list. Because it's a very compelling story. There's...
That one does look good. I
Yeah.
forget, who is that again?
Padme.
Not the actress.
Oh.
Meant the director.
Oh. But it's, in the United States, there's this, all of a sudden, this hazardous zone that nobody can enter, and people keep...
Entering it?
Well, they're going for research, and people don't come back, and I guess somehow they figure out there's something with the female physiology that they can survive longer in it.
Oh yeah, Ex Machina.
Yeah.
28 days later.
So it's 4 women that go into this...
Probably not, actually.
This zone that no one else can enter.
Uh-huh. It just says movies. It doesn't say director. I'm going to make sure we're right on this one.
What?
Talk about directors. We got to be right.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he's just the writer. He's only directed... Okay, he's directed Ex Machina.
Okay.
But he's the writer for Ex Machina, Dread,
Which we
Sunshine,
Which
20
we
Days
love that.
Later,
Oh, okay.
Beach. Yeah.
Oh, so he worked with... What's his name? Danny Boyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it'll probably be good.
Yeah.
Ex Machina was great.
Yeah, well, all those were great, actually.
Yeah. Even The Beach.
Yeah, The Beach was.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you'll have to watch it. It's it is Danny Boyle,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just it's weird,
Yeah.
it's unique,
I
but
mean, they're all weird.
yeah.
I think this will do it for 2017 in review.
Yes.
It's a long episode. Over an hour and a half.
Should have gone 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Yeah, probably. Alright.
Well, again, wish you all a very happy New Year.
Hopefully, when this comes out, we find out that Hollyweed 2 happened.
That would be funny, or if
Or-
somebody did something worse.
Yeah, I want
Hellyweed.
something to happen January 1st.
Like bad?
Or anything.
No,
Anything.
no. But Hellyweed would be cool.
Hollyweed's kind of lame.
You're lame.
Ooh, what about Bollywood?
All right, y'all. I'm
Love you.
Jason,
And I'm Trent.
and we are Fresh and Retro,
And we are Retro and Fresh.
and we'll hang with you the rest of this new year.
See ya tomorrow.